Scott here with me. This is Nikki, and I've got Rick and Laura Hall. Welcome to this very special Follies, where we're having 4 musical improv ensembles directed by Rick and Laura Hall with some world premieres, and I'm going to turn it over to them, and I will see you at the end.
Excellent. Thank you, Mickey.
I had no idea we were doing a show. I'm feeling a lot of pressure.
We're so excited. We have been working with everyone for the whole weekend, and we really had a blast. What a talented bunch of people we've been working with, and so we're really excited to share some of the brand new stuff we've been working on.
Right, and when we say brand new stuff, some of these students just learned this stuff. Some of it they've done it the first time today. Yeah, we've been working with them all weekend, but some of them just got a first chance to try it today. We may be actually talking through things a little bit as we start the games.
That's okay.
But speaking of start the games, the first thing we need is for you to put in the chat some fun activities. Type in some fun activities for suggestions. And let's bring out our players, which are...
We're going to have 4 singers for this game for doo-wop.
Right. So what's going to happen is they're going to sing a doo-wop song. And that's the way it goes. It will make sense once we do wop it. Wait, we need.
We're missing one more.
Yeah. So we have
Janet, Kirsten, Karen, and Linda.
Linda.
Where's Linda?
¿Dónde está Linda? And Linda is pretty in Spanish, right? Linda.
Anyway. I believe, is pretty in Spanish. Okay, so are we seeing the chat? I'm not sure I'm seeing it.
I see. Okay.
Okay. Let's do, you want to do kite flying?
Kite flying.
That's an excellent suggestion.
Don't ask them, Laura. Make them do it.
Yes. No, I'm asking you. I'm not asking them. Okay, so this first game is called Do Out, and it's going to be about kite flying. You ready, Janet?
All right, Scott, thank you for that suggestion.
Yes.
I ever will be. I'm not too high on flying, but if you tell me you're buying, I wanna be in your sky so high. Oh my.
Ran up, oh so high. I'm a kite flying up in the sky, in the sky, in the sky, in the sky. Yeah.
Kites, they fly by the birds in the sky. Sometimes they crash down and they fall on the ground.
You are my kite, my dreams in the sky. I can't wait to be your guy in the sky, in the sky.
Yes, do
Great
up.
job, ladies.
Ladies,
Nice
thank you. We're going to
Fabulous.
move right on to the next suggestion we need from you guys is a relationship
For 2 people.
for 2 people.
It can be professional or personal.
Or maybe a personal, like a husband and
Personal,
wife who
professional,
teach a
who
class
also
together
Teach a class together.
and are about tired of each other sitting in the same studio behind a fake brick wall.
Yeah, that could be a possible suggestion.
Okay, so let's
you're
bring our players in. Oh, there they are. Look at that, just like magic. This is called Sounds Like a Song. These 2 ladies are going to start a scene, and whenever I feel like it, and I hear a line that I like, I'm going to say freeze. I'll repeat that line. I'll say, that sounds like a song, and I'll repeat the line, and whoever said it has to start a song with that line. And if you don't start it with that line, I will make you go back and do it again. Okay, ladies?
All right. So our suggestion for their relationship, let's do parent and child.
Parent and child. Okay, great. So parent and child, you decide who you are, and you guys, by the way, I'm going to give you a location just for the heck of it. You are you're in a sandbox, okay?
Oh my gosh. I just love getting dirty. Sweetheart, you're making me feel like a child again. Let the sand run through your fingers. Put it on your face.
I love where we are, Mom, but I'm not sure about this stuff going through my fingers. I mean, I like looking at it, but it kind of feels a little icky.
It feels like sugar, sweetheart.
Freeze. That sounds like a song. It feels like sugar, sweetheart.
You've got a choice in this.
Feels like sugar.
Sugar. Oh!
I love where you started. Not in the right place. Oh, okay, try.
It feels just like sugar, sweetheart. In this world, you've got a choice to make. Do you want something that looks like a rock, or would you rather say it looks like cake? It feels like sugar, honey. Whenever you're in doubt, just make it sure it's something good that you're thinking about.
Lollipops, lollipops, maybe that's what I should talk about. I love lollipops. Mommy, I'm so glad you took me here. I love sugar, even though it's brown and kind of feels funny. More like maybe brown sugar. I love you, Mom. Thanks for taking me here. Lollipops, may I have one instead? I really like those sand feeling in my head. Lollipops, can you give me a lollipop instead?
I have a great idea, sweetie. Oh!
Who's
Nice,
here?
Sally. Are you playing in the sandbox? Let's make some mud pies. Come on.
Ooh, mud pies.
What pies?
Okay.
Sweetheart, think of it as a pie.
And we can eat them, okay?
Kind of like the sugar thing. You know,
Try it, Sally. It's
16.
good. It's good.
I'm 16. I guess I'm getting overload of sand or sugar or something.
Here you go.
Okay. Here. Thank you, Aunt Martha. How do you eat it? I'm not sure how to eat a mud pie.
Freeze. That sounds like a song. I'm not sure how to eat a mud pie. All right. I'm not sure how to eat a mud pie.
Not sure how to eat a mud pie. Do I take a fork? We don't have a fork.
Just eat it.
In my mouth. Do I hold it with my fingers? Or, Auntie, do you feed it to me? I don't know how
Just feed
to.
it.
With a straw, maybe shovel, maybe bucket, maybe nothing. Maybe that's a good idea. I'm 16 years old. Can I make decision by myself. I don't know what else to eat this mud pie with. Just don't.
Excuse me, but I'm playing with my kid over by the slide, and ma'am, I can't help but notice you told your kid to act like sand was sugar, and your little kid came in and said, let's make mud pies and eat them. You're a terrible mom.
You know what your grandma said, though? You gotta eat a peck of dirt before you die. And if you have to eat a mud pie, you better pretend it's sugar.
Freeze. You're going back to your line. You got to eat a what? How much mud?
A
Eat a
peck.
mud pie.
You got to eat a pack of mud before you die. Hey, girl, tell us about it. Why don't you?
Gotta eat a mud pie before you die. Gotta eat a mud pie before you die. Yes, you got to eat a pie.
A mud pie.
Well, crappy
You
parenting
got
is
to
obviously
eat a mud
something.
pie before you die.
A mud
You
pie.
got to eat a mud pie before you die.
A mud pie.
Got to eat a mud pie before you die. Don't ask me why.
I don't like mud pies.
You know what you can do, sweetheart? You can always put them on your face. It's good
Good.
for your skin.
Mama, sing a verse, Mama. Here we go.
Mud's good for so many things. If you want to plant potatoes, that's what you need. Mud pies are tasty. You gotta eat them sometime. They're better for you than the weeds. You eat a peck of dirt before you die.
Before
You're
you die?
gonna die anyway.
The mud pies.
Wouldn't you rather have the pies taste sweeter any day?
Do you use manure for that?
A mud pie.
Manure.
You know what? I'm reporting you to child services, lady. Thank you.
Thank you,
Especially,
lady.
I'm only
That was so
16.
Yeah, I know. I love that you're 16 and playing in the sand and making mud pies. Excellent. Okay, I need the suggestion of a life event, a major life event, marriage.
Like having a baby.
Having a baby.
Yeah.
What a lovely way of saying how much you
You
love
love me.
Okay. And we are going to do something that they do on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Right?
Yes, indeed.
An Irish drinking song. Bring out our cast for this, and a life event. Put it in the chat. Hold your excitement there, Steve. You're just jumping off the page, man.
That's great.
A life event.
Okay, so
coming
let's
up
see.
in
Divorce.
I like the first one. Scott, you are like two. Oh, wait. Oh,
We can do either one. You pick.
Struck by Lightning.
Oh, that's an interesting.
Yeah.
That's an interesting big life event.
Right.
Uh-huh.
But not everybody dies when they get struck by lightning, and we're going to find out what happens when somebody does when we hear the Irish drinking struck by lightning drinking songs. Laura and I will sing the dies, okay?
Right. You
Because
ready?
otherwise Zoom will turn it into a bowl of mush, like a mud pie. Okay.
I was taking a walk when it started to rain.
Before I knew it, I was in a lot of pain.
There was just a great big flash which wiped out both my eyes.
And then I started realizing the flash was a surprise.
Oh,
The zing went through my body. I felt it to my toes.
And where it exited from, nobody knows.
But I started feeling a very different way.
And then I got on my Santa Claus's sleigh.
Oh,
My life started passing right before my eyes.
And then I started thinking, I'm in for a big surprise.
I got with my reindeers and headed for the pole.
And where I ended up, God only knows.
Oh,
When I awoke, I had a dream that I was a different man.
Instead of being Theodore, now I was Stan.
My wife said, who are you? I don't know you now.
And I said that's okay because I look at you and I say, wow.
Oh, everybody. Oh, wow. Thank you, guys.
Nice job. Nice job. Excellent.
Karin, you always look like you're having so much fun. I love that. Marty, you're the anchor of the team. And by that, I don't mean you're pulling us down. You're no. Okay. Give me your middle names in the chat. Write down some middle names. Okay? Write down some.
So, yes. So just write down your middle name. Give a suggestion of your middle name.
Right. Joe.
And?
Okay. Joe. Okay. Middle name, Joe and Irene.
Oh, Joe and Irene.
Joe and
Great.
Irene.
Okay, so let's bring our cast up. We are going to improvise a little bit of a musical.
Right. Hey, everybody in the conference room. I want everybody here. We've got some big news. We got a grant from the Arts Council to create a new musical. How's that? Wow, you guys could be less excited about this, I think.
I think I'm supposed to be in this.
Oh, there we go.
Janet, where the hell have you been? I made a big announcement and you weren't here.
I fell under a heavy object. Sorry.
You like your job? Then show up on time. All right. Here's the thing. If you didn't hear, we got a grant from the Arts Council to create a new musical, a brand new musical. And you ready for this? There's a load of money in it. There's $1,300 in our pockets. We split between us and pay for the coffee for the meeting. So we've got some money to be made here. But there are some parameters. Laura, help me remember what those parameters are.
Okay, so our sponsor's name is Jason Irene. So we have to use J.I. for the title.
J.I. So I want you to pitch me musical titles with the name J and I. That start with the J and I. Raise your hand when you got them. Okay, Marty, what is it?
Just Insanity.
Just Insanity.
Interesting.
Oh, I think that's insensitive to people with mental disorders. Okay. Steve. Terry, you hold on to your horses, Terry. You shut your pie hole until I call on you. Terry, or Steve.
Yeah, a jalopy in Indiana.
Oh, that's got a little bit of a ring to it. Terry, what was your big idea, sister?
I just said I could relate to the mental part, that it didn't offend me.
Jungle
Just
Ivy.
insane.
Jungle
Ivy.
And Janet, did you have one? Because I'm not digging any of them too much yet.
Jazzy Island.
Jazzy Island.
Oh, I love Jazzy Island.
Oh, Jazzy Island. Okay, give me a quick picture of that story. You don't have to end it. Just give me the storyline so I can remember it. Because I know you and I talked about Jazzy Island last week, didn't we? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What is it?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake, Janet, you come late, and then I ask you a simple question. For the love of God, your job is on the line right here, Janet.
It's a boatload of jazz musicians. Got shipwrecked and landed on a deserted island.
I remember it now. I
Yes.
remember it now. Oh, yes. This is an interesting one. And if I remember correctly, you and Kristen were talking about this. So I want you to do that first song when those first two jazz musicians wake up on the shore. They're laying in the sand. They've washed ashore. They think they're the only ones that made it alive out of the shipwreck. And luckily, their instruments washed up beside them. So they have their instruments, and they think they're the only ones alive on this desert island. The rest of you can just shut your pie holes. Do they go away, or do they stay?
Oh, maybe they can go away and
Go
come
away.
back.
Go away and
Go
come
away,
back
the
when I
others.
need you. Come
There
back
you
when I
go.
need you. Okay, Christine, and it's Kristen, right? And Janet.
And Janet.
Okay, let's go.
Holy crap. We made it.
Where are we?
Well, I see palm trees. I see beach. I'd say it's an island.
Mark,
Thank
I
God
think you're
my
right.
guitar made it. We're gonna need some music to get us through this crisis.
I got my trumpet.
Wail, baby.
Wail on my trumpet. I don't care about the rest of the band. I'm gonna wail on my trumpet throughout this island. Wail on my trumpet. Wish I were here alone. It's a solo occupation. It's jazzy, jazzy, jazz.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Shwee-ba-ba-da-ba. Zoo-ba-ba. Guitar, pineapples, avocados, pineapples, avocados. Will that sustain us? Oh, jazz, jazz. Jazz. Where's our band? Did they land?
Well, luckily, you're not alone on the island, because evidently there's a dog in the island somewhere. Janet, if that is your dog, Janet, I'm telling you right now, your job is on the line. All right. Okay, you two go away. The other three come back, because I remember the next song. Steve, you and I had talked about this. Marty, you, me, and Terry had talked about this. Okay, the other three wash up on another part of the island, and it becomes clear pretty quickly that one of them has caused the shipwreck. But luckily, they ended up with their instruments too. Caused the shipwreck. In the chat, it says the dog is a great jazz musician. Thank you. Yes. While Janet is cleaning up the scat in her apartment from the dog, you guys are going to sing that song where we figure out who caused the wreck, the shipwreck. Okay?
I think I might be at least partially responsible for this predicament.
I don't know about that. I mean, I just remember giving the captain some directions, but I may have transcribed them incorrectly. So it might have been me.
It was you? Or you?
It could have been you, Marty. It could have been me, because the captain never got those directions. I took him to the all-you-can-eat midnight buffet, so I'm not sure anybody was even driving the boat.
I wasn't.
But I gotta tell you, those shrimp were delicious.
Oh, maybe it's nobody's fault. Sometimes things just happen to us. We just better get out our instruments and we can raise a musical fuss.
I want to hear those instruments. Let me hear them. Careful what you wish for. Okay, no more instruments.
Bang, bang. I'm not sure. Whoops. I unplugged myself so no one can hear.
No, we can.
If you're not sure, let's
do
hear
this. We'll do this here. Can you hear me now? I pulled them out. The darn things, the oars came out. It's your fault, you guys. I know. I shouldn't have oars in my ears. That's all I hear. Ba-da-ba-doo-ba-da,
Okay, I want to hear from Steve. But Terry, put your headphones back on and fix it out. We get
I think that's a good idea.
I like hearing myself twice, but I don't think everybody does.
All right.
Fix those up.
Or mute yourself.
Yeah, mute yourself.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Steve, I actually want to hear the bridge to that song. Oh, keep going, because honestly, I got to tell you, I think this shipwreck is your fault.
I do too.
I'm just going to say that. I'm going to go out on a limb.
Steve.
I know it's my fault, but you know what? It doesn't really bother me. The reason is 'cause I had shrimp and they were delicious. Delicious shrimp. They had big tails, lots of sauce. They went down really smooth. Delicious shrimp. It was worth it because they were good.
Delicious. Wow. I know the ocean is deep, but you three are probably the shallowest people on this island at the point. I'm sorry. I'm just calling them like I see them. Oh, now the other players come back, and as we know, the story progresses. I'm going to skip ahead in the story because I think we all know where this story is going. That they end up performing Jungle Book on the island with actual animals performing in the show. And this is after the closing night, the opening night party. They're all standing around reminiscing about what a great time this was. How it turned out so well on Jazz Island. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
Here we go.
Well, we ended up performing a real good show.
Yes, you did.
We started high. We never got low.
Yes,
No, you didn't.
I mean, and then there was a real nice thing. We got collected a whole lot of bling. So here we are. We're the stars of our own TV show.
Okay, Steve, tell me about it, baby.
Got the birds to do a dance.
Yeah, you
All
did.
the fish, they acted. The plants were part of it. Everyone was doing it. The show was fabulous. Everybody went all around. Ships, captains, name it. They were there to see us.
Oh, yeah.
Terry.
I saw some monkeys on the island. I saw the monkeys all around.
Janet. Come on, Janet.
Everything bing bang boom. The congas went bing bang bang. Played by orangutans. Scooby-Doo-Ba-Da. It was a night full of hits, even though we didn't have a crowd. We just kept our hearts singing out there out loud.
Bring it home, Kristen.
Come on, Kristen.
Come on.
And the snake came out of my horn. Whoa, whoa, wah, 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 wah.
Great job.
Oh, yes.
Great job, you guys.
Everybody come back.
Oh, everybody come back, and we'll say thank you. Thanks for having us. We're going to go on to.
I'm just going to remind the audience, we put this together. This is the first time we've performed as a cast together. Some of us just met each other this weekend. I'm really proud of you all for really just jumping in and giving it a try.
Yes.
And doing a good job. Thank you.
Congratulations on a great
Thank
show,
you.
you guys.
Okay.
And we'll see you in a few minutes after our little break.